Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
Has the time finally
All the
come
manuscript pages were
for
gone.
Deerfest?
The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Do that the other way, Barry.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
See, this is what happens when you don't remember the script.
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Big dummy.
Man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
It's like super meta.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it. But
Oh, that is so creepy.
possibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind real.
Okay, that's a really good one. Dang, I was hoping they would restock this place with thermoses when I was gone. Oh, there's one in here. Okay. Just randomly crash police car. Why are the breaker textures so bad? Like, the box right next to it's fine. It's just the breakers.
Here are your things.
Oh my
Wait,
god, that's
what
bright.
do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
Oh no, not Barry!
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going
Oh,
to
he's
fetch
fine.
a ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in 2 places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one out?
I was so hoping he would turn into a good character. He totally did.
Yeah, I know it's late, but listen, the sheriff, Sarah, asked me to tell you something. She said Night Springs.
Thought he was gonna order a pizza.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay? I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Gonna have to pretend I'm Super Mario for a second here. On the roof? That's insane. Oh. Yeah, it's almost Deerfest. It's the night before Deerfest. Giant mechanical deer. Gonna be the final boss of the game. Ow, ow! God, I almost fell off the building. Not even gonna try to walk across that. Just gonna jump.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. Hey, wait! The gate, remember? You have to open it for me!
I couldn't leave without the sheriff. She was my ticket to weep.
Ow.
Am I an electrician? Hold on!
There's another one. Oh, it's a quick time event. Maybe I just... Ow, what the...
That's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Shine your light at the people, dummy.
Look out!
Ah! Is it coming back? Ah! Somebody hijacked the deer.
The chopper's in the other direction!
Ow. Whoa. Almost fell in the water. I was hoping there would be a thermos over here or something. She's still gonna be at the... No, she said we're going to the helicopter. Open. Is he gonna jam again?
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose?
Nope.
She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Didn't see that last time. Are you kidding me?
Barry was in his element. making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Oh, I don't want to know that. Don't you do anything to Barry. He's got so much left to do in the story. He can't die.
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Oh boy. Thought for sure it was somebody was gonna come out of the portable toilet. This is the sheriff following me. She actually believes me. A light.
This could be another bad stretch.
Getting some serious Left 4 Dead vibes around here.
Wait, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wade.
Oh boy.
It's an ambush.
I checked behind that truck. I'm trying to drop a flare. I don't know if my shotgun would push people back as much as hers is, because she shoots people before they're, This doesn't. He's got a chainsaw! I can't see! Agent Nightingale lasted maybe 5 minutes, probably less.
Let's go, Wake.
That man was made of hubris, he didn't have a chance.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fair is fair.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer. The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Unfortunately for me, I know what happens next. I should have been able to see that guy. Oh god, he's hitting her.
Sheriff, I got the keys.
I think she got him. Flashbang. Oh. Didn't even have to worry about that guy.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Run, Barry, run!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
Oh my god.
The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
I don't trust the game not to kill Barry. I actually have no idea if he's gonna live. I haven't seen any caches, weapon stashes or anything yet.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
I am the sheriff. How do I get that? Stupid bulletproof glass. Can't get in there? Oh. Uh-huh. Do I have to go in? I can't go in. It's closed. Did I miss the plot trigger? Hmm. Yep, he's just standing there. She's not moving, she's not saying anything. Follow Sarah. We're just gonna reload that checkpoint.
Make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
What's wrong with you people? Keep it the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want.
That's what I get for trying to skip ahead.
We can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this
I
door
think I shot the wall or something when she was in the middle of dialogue.
open. Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
She had every key in the world except the helicopter key.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
How did they not hide anything up here? There's one genre of book. Oh, nope. We've got adventure, architecture, gardening, photography, travel. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Kind of weird that there's like 4 stacks of adventure books. Whoop.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to
Oh,
the chopper.
no. Hey, finally found one. Hunting rifle? Nah, just as good. I got her, I don't need the hunting rifle. Random stuff like spinning and flying around is just always creepy, even if nothing happens afterwards. It's like a physics glitch, but it's not a physics glitch. Oh hey, a hunting rifle. Of course, I probably have 0 ammo for it. Like, I see shiny stuff, and then I don't see it when I get up close. Maybe it's not there.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls
Okay,
Hardware store and
update on
dusted
Barry.
himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
Is Barry gonna be a better partner than the sheriff? If he lives.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Concealed firearms are prohibited. Open carry, however, heavily encouraged. Oh, it's another freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. There's like 4 of them! God, I hate these guys. Ow, they're so fast! That girl almost killed me 1 hit! Woo! I would love to know how to fight these guys. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But it also feels like really intentional that they can keep doing this. They killed me! I'm just gonna blow all my flares. Oh, I don't have the page either. I know, pick that up again. Oh, flare guns! That'll probably work. Because I found out that those can just outright kill. Yeah, it's the shotgun I had. Swapped it for the hunting rifle.
I'm gonna give Pastor
Pretty sure I
Howard
did.
a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Whoops, that was not the pistol.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Didn't get him. Oh. There we go. Alright, it's just one guy. There's no way he gets me. Cool.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Big speakers. We gonna have some more heavy metal in the church.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Oh god. It's gonna whip out the hunting rifle for the crypt. Not technically zombies, but basically zombies.
Keep them off me!
Oh lordy, coming!
Right there! Right there!
Oh, it's like a boiler. Okay.
Did you call 911?
What the Barry?
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Look at him!
A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man! Like garlic against vampires?
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on!
This man actually has infinite flare gun ammo. Oh my god.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world.
Jesus.
See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Alice
Oh,
had screamed
dear.
until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
He looks like he's wearing a costume. Like, if this game had a multiplayer, that would be one of the costumes you could equip.
School bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license. You're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
Shoot him! Barry! Help! Help! Barry, please! Oh, Barry, shoot him! God, I missed like 4 shots. Maybe he doesn't have infinite flare gun.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
Just think about it, Barry. When this is all over, we can sell the book.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
If you're gonna give me that much shotgun ammo, you better give me the good one. Oh, it's the bad one. God, that's so loud. That was supposed to be a pistol shot. Hello. Got stuck on the wall. Shoot the thing behind him. Ow. Ow, where'd that come from? Almost walked off the edge.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
He's got that wrist strength from being a writer for many years. He can hold the giant gun-sized lantern and the gun at the same time.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
My knees! I lost my big flashlight.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Uh-huh. Where's my chainsaw? I'm gonna spend like a full minute getting this over here so I can shoot it and be very disappointed. Nope, it doesn't work that way. Oh no, it's in another corner. No, we're going the wrong way. There we go. Turn. Come on. Oh. There, oh. little closer. Alright. All that effort. I knew that was gonna happen. How can I not just squeeze through there? What the? They gave me infinite ammo. I feel like I'm supposed to shoot it. Even though nothing else in the game has done that. Cross the Transformer Yard. That's not it. It has to be... shoot it. Maybe. Or climb. Probably climb. Nope, my legs are too stubby. Like, I tried to do that in Chapter 2, and nothing happened, so I didn't think it was gonna ever work. I have no flares. What? Didn't reload all the way. Now then.
And here's a new song from a band that's in a legend. Here's Poets of the Fall and their latest
How many are there? Dang, he let his throw. Ow. Darn it. Maybe I actually have to fight all those guys? That's insane.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of. I guess it's just anyway. Poets of the Fall and their latest single.
Darn. That was dumb.
and here's a new song from a band that...
I can't see what's happening. Darn it. Alright, there was actually just 40 guys in this room. I'm gonna play it super slow. Ow. Jeez, it's so crowded in here. Dodge that one. No! He knocked the cabinet over in the worst spot this time. I've gotten like 3 achievements in this room. I'm not even trying to do anything. Holy. If they just gave me like one flashbang or the other shotgun, that would not have been that hard. Couldn't one-shot anybody in that room with the shotgun.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
Oh, forgot my hard hat. Jeez, they're such good throws. Where's my button? Oh. Ow, man, he was really fast. Ow. It's just weird that some doors are you're supposed to run into and doors that look exactly the same, you're not. You don't know until you like go up to it and find the thing that says press B.
The story I had written.
Am I gonna find every piece of the manuscript in this chapter? I haven't done that before.
But the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Hello, friend. Kind of weird they haven't given me a better flashlight. I thought after they were giving me the huge ones that they just kind of let me have the upgraded one a lot more, especially as few flares as I have. There's supposed to be like a defense part, because that's not what's happening. They were possible to dodge. We still turning? What the heck? I went backwards. No, 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 no. Oh, farts.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies, or butterflies that dream of being men? Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Oh, Martha. Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't it just? I found it here this morning.
It's like it isn't there, but oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
What the?
How did you get here?
I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with two old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start. But I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. It would sink the whole enterprise.
Oh my.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. Night Springs.
I could tell I wrote that one. Made no sense at all. Hey, Barry.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. I'll give you support.
She did say power plant. Oh, it doesn't make them go away. Okay. God, I hate the pump action shotgun. It's so bad. It doesn't do anything. Like, I want to shoot that guy, but the other guys are just on me. Can't do anything about it. Oh, I dodged that! I juked right, I swear. Mike, you die first. You know what? Okay. I understand how I'm supposed to play around the light now. Good lord. It's like a buzzsaw. I'm getting bullied. I just walked in front of my bullet.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
She's the one who's been putting out all the construction lights.
Right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
We won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten you? No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Some
Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
And I somehow still have no shotgun ammo. I have 2 bullets! 2 bullets! I have 1 bullet! Never mind!
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
She not believe in revolver ammo?
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard.
Sure she does.
Now,
She
I
just put it all the way over there. Oh God. It's the Lady of the Light. Creepy lady from the start of the game. Told me not to go in the creepy hallway, and I ignored her.
Who designs these things?
Yep, that'll happen.
Who designs these things? The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Let me out, let me out, let me out! I see what I must do. Ow, my neck. Not dead. Woo! Hide behind the little door. Ow. Man, if that guy threaded the needle and hit her in the head from way over there, game would be over.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now.
Please tell me you have ammo.
This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below.
I can't, like, help you with that, lady. Jeez.
Us both with light. The darkness stays with you. Leaves us stay.
Okay, good. I was gonna wonder if I was gonna have to sit there.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
How does that work?
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! Sweet little...
I don't have cell service in my backyard. How does he have cell service?
We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Barry's not dead. No way he... Oh god, Barry's dead!
I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam.
No!
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
They would never kill off Barry that unceremoniously.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
There's so many batteries. It's like the one thing I always have max of. What happened to all the fire?
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
I don't think they can... He's alive!
Barry! Barry! Hang in there, I'm coming!
Kaboom! What?
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We're ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Oh, you were actually supposed to come this way. I want to go in the house. I swear it was open. And empty.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Elevator?
You can't beat her,
Did you see that?
Oh no. I know how to fight him now, but I only got one.
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
You literally saw one of these guys 10 minutes ago.
Al! Do something!
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Oh, we made
Wait,
it.
call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
Poor Peary.
Something moving around.
He needs to go hiking more.
Heads up. Here they come.
Man, this elevator is slow. Surely we won't be ambushed.
Coming. We have to hold them off. Oh, you know. Oh no. Oh no.
I swear, this slows down
Barry's obviously never played Mass Effect. Wait, I'm not sure if... Yeah, Mass Effect came out before this game. Had to.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
Pretty close, I think. Whoop. Ow.
goddamn elevator.
So bright.
Al, hit the button.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
If they didn't, I don't know why they didn't have a spin-off with Barry.
Let's be careful, okay?
Oh, jeez,
I'd-
I hate this.
I'd kill to dress up like him.
There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Hold the button down? What do I look like? I held the button so hard it broke the button. Oh god.
Wait! We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, wait. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ow! Please, be careful!
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
I think Barry's immune to dying now. He has a love interest.
You gotta be kidding me.
Woo boy. I can't tell if that's satire or not.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Because Barry definitely seems like the character who would, like, become the mascot of the game instead of the title character. How do I flashbangs? Hey, I played this level in Fallout New Vegas. Ow. I mean, Barry won my heart for sure.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
They're just gonna stand there and let me do it? Fine by me. Ow.
will go no further.
Or what? Oh.
Stop now.
Pretty sure I missed the thermos in that little shack over there, but now is not the time to worry about that. Whoop. No! Oh good, it's not that far away. Jeez. Get inside, you idiots!
Inside!
Run, Barry, run!
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
There's an old army base at Raid Cove Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because Section 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
I can't tell who's whose father. Because if I wrote the story and Thomas Zane is in the story, but Thomas Zane is my father and I wrote him and he wrote me,
I can let the memory heal. I will remember you with me on that field. When I thought that I fought this war alone, you were there by my side on the front line.
This was the song that played at the start when I died twice.
Turn the page, I need to see something new. For now, my innocence is torn. We cannot linger on this stunted view, like rabid dogs of war. I will let the memory heal. I remember you with me on that field. When I thought that I fought this war alone, you were there by my side on the front line. And we fought to believe the impossible. When I thought that I fought this war alone, we were one with our destinies entwined. When I thought that I fought without a cause, you gave me the reason why. With no one wearing their real face, it's a whiteout of emotion, and I've only got my brittle bones to break the fall. When the love in letters fade, it's like moving in slow motion, and we're already too late if we arrive at all. And then we're caught up in the arms race, an involuntary addiction, and we're shedding every value our mothers thought. So will you please show me your real face, draw the line in the horizon, 'cause I only need your name to call the reasons why I fought. When I thought that I fought this war alone, you were there by my side on the front line. And we fought to believe the impossible. When I thought that I fought this war alone, we were one with our destinies entwined. When I thought that I fought without a cause, you gave me the reason why.
They really didn't need to write 4-minute songs to end every chapter,
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true.
but they put forth a lot of effort.
You will go no further. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song.
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this. I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Pills here.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to
Dang,
seem
that's a
bearable.
nice shower.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Oh, that was an order.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam.
That's the GIF! That was what happened when I scanned the QR code. I saw that.
At least I'd been funny.
That
I told
video.
myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet. Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this.
Who knows what it
I'm going to
does?
write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight.
Just me and the clicker now, and this thermos.
It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
I don't know what you're talking about. Insert cable company here was definitely not involved with this game. Do not condone their behavior. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to get in the car? Okay, I tried to do that earlier. Just look away from that. No need to give them product placement. Oh god, it's on the other side too. Oh no, that one's behind the tree. Can't see that one either. God, I have to check. That area is too big to go by. Just kind of wanted a page. I didn't know if there'd be something to read over here. Wait, I have ammo for the flare gun and no flare gun. Okay. Is it just me or does he run faster when he's in the sunlight? He's like a plant. He converts sunlight into energy. That's why he heals under the beams of light at night. It all makes sense. Photosynthesis is the answer. Uh-huh. Okay, that was on that was what I was supposed to do.
Alone.
Oh God.
in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion.
I don't really want that hunting rifle very much.
Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head.
That's just gonna
gone
stay
mad
there.
From grief over Alice's death, like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Driving like Fred from Scooby-Doo, just like no in between. The wheel is either all the way to the right or all the way to the left. Maybe I'm just supposed to, oh. If I manage to get like 3/4 of the thermoses, I'm gonna be happy. Yep, but just walk around. That's all you had to do.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again.
Yeah, screw what he was gonna say.
I will kill your wife.
The dark presence was no
Oh my god, there's like 5 pages I can't get on this difficulty here.
ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
So it wasn't trying to kill me before? Didn't realize. This car has a suspension like a waterbed. It's just like back and forth to left and right whenever I turn. Whoa, they're throwing axes at me. Well, I was looking for thermoses, but this is better. That looks like a big building. What's in there? The heck was that?
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
What a stalker. Pictures of my wife, too?
Could have fooled me. Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Almost missed that thermos. 1 vehicle per unit? There's like 6 units. This is like a whole parking lot. I could have jumped. I'm jumping my car. I got the muscle car. Heck yeah, I'm doing that. That wasn't an achievement. Bummer. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. I have had the opportunity to like gear up for probably 5 straight minutes now. Something's coming. I see the deer, don't I? Is that not the deer? Ah! That has to be the deer. Well, I still have a good flashlight. It's either the deer or the evil Manny Manny statue from Earthbound. It also looks exactly like that in the distance. That lock-on was insane! I turned like a full 90 degrees by just pressing the trigger. Ow! Ah, I died to a tire!
What the hell?
Oh, I ran out of battery right at the last second. God. It's so hard to juke when the objects attack you. Like, dodging does not help near as much as normal enemies. You need something in front. It's actually not the deer. It's just a crane. Ow, that was my face. Oh, I'm boxed in!
Nice to see you, too.
I thought I was gonna fight the deer. At least it was incorporated into something. Earlier on. What did I run into? No clue what it was. This car's gonna blow up though. God, there's demon cars too? Ah, monster truck! Ah, it's Gravedigger, get it off! Oh God! I couldn't get by. Man, that's a long way to walk for one flare. The school bus is attacking! Oh god! Do not pick up the shotgun. Whoop. Almost stepped into that thing. Ah! Didn't get hit. God, there's so many of them! I know there's still a guy back there.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The Dark Presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
I don't have a hunting rifle. That's why I'm having so many problems. I have a shotgun.
In the end, Barry wasn't going to shoot Sarah. They both knew that. Once she had no chance of catching up to Wake, Barry gave up the gun and sat down on the floor. shielding his face from the merciless glare of the well-lit room. "I don't think I'm ever gonna see him again," he said in a weak voice. Sarah didn't have it in her to be mad at him. Besides, he was probably right.
Does this place have an entrance? I mean, there's stuff on the ground. Look who was supposed to drive up here. They gonna give me another car for being stupid? Jeez. Like, I heard that guy, but it didn't slow down or anything, so I thought he wasn't close. But he was close. I see fire up there. Just need the flare gun, and I will be all decked out. Now we're ready. This is actually like a junkyard racetrack. And I don't know what I need to do. Hey, buddy.
I had to get the container out of my way. There had to be a way to power up the container lift.
Gotta get that magnetic crane arm, I think.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
The heck was that? Like, I saw it fall. I didn't think it was gonna blow up. Don't blow up my cart. Oh no, is that an invisible wall? Nope, I'm just bad.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Okay, haven't pushed a single thing the whole game. Right up until there.
I will never give her to you.
Wait, this thing just outright kills people? Oh, that would have made the standoff earlier so much easier. Dang, they're still going. Whoa, buddy. We pushing.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Goodness gracious. Push everything.
could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
It's a long way away. I don't know if there's a limit on how many flares you can have. I have a lot. Am I not pushing this? Oh, Donkey Kong Country time. You know, these auto-scrolling parts sure don't seem to go my way most of the time. Usually it's because there's a lot of birds. Hopefully I don't come to a crashing fall this time. Whoa, ow. Get out of there. Oh, cool. Not dead. Not sure why they put all this pushing in the game all of a sudden. It's not like a novel idea or anything. I almost didn't jump there. I can't shoot the light through the floor. Ow. Was he like driving the truck when it fell? Like, we're like in the near the top of a mountain range, and there's boat propellers around here. I want Speedy Gonzalez over there to come get next to this guy so I can get him both at the same time. I don't think he's coming back though. And the flare gun is just perfect for them. I can't believe I didn't try it until like chapter 5. I think I got that last guy, did I? I hear him. There he is. Oh, I didn't get him. Ah! Stupid rogues, man. Well, I'm deaf. Now, I'm doing something here. They are holding back on the thermoses as of late. Been real sparse. Ow. So many flares.
I needed to get the generator running.
But the power's out. I mean, the power lines are actually just dead. Lots of flare gun ammo. I see why. Crap. I'm not gonna waste a flare gun. I missed one. No, I didn't.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Turn back now.
She blocked my only path. Listen now. What the heck? Scarecrow.
Do as you're told.
Oh, can't jump that.
Alice never loved you.
Now you're just lying to me. Woo-hoo, okay.
You're making this up.
Somebody needs to teach this guy how to dive. Or at least tuck cannonball. It's the second time he's just gone full
Baby,
jackknife.
You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's
fine. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid?
What the?
You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now.
I can't go
Where's
back
the
in.
clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you
Find
taken
the
your
clicker.
pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Ow.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
What the?
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Spud. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
I'm so confused. Service! Shoebox.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what do you say? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Your heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out.
Mom!
I'll take you back to the depths you came from.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
I take it Nightingale didn't live. Oh, there he is.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Dang, that game was metaphoric as heck. Now this song's not original.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom.
Well, Barry lived. That's a victory.
Commencing countdown, engines on.
Take it, everybody technically lived. I don't remember if I saw the doctor. This was actually a super good port. I don't know if it was made for PC when it first came out. This game had, except for the one soft lock, which I blame myself for that, this game had basically no glitches. It ran like butter. There was a lot of like strong effort put into tons of different little pieces. The music was really good, the original stuff. I wonder who published this game, because they got this song. Maybe this song isn't that expensive. I was originally worried about the enemy variety, but it honestly didn't become that much of an issue. They used the enemies, the limited number of enemies in good ways. They like locked you in small rooms with them and made you dodge. The fast guys showed up later on, and they were like, you basically needed to keep an eye on them, otherwise they'd sneak up behind you. I'm really surprised this game still runs as well as it does. Some old Xbox 360 games did not port to PC very well. Other than textures, like the videos like on the TVs were a little low res, but that's just a symptom of probably needing to fit on one disc. This was a very pretty game. The shadows were awesome. I don't know if I had them up all the way. I probably didn't. But the flashlight shadows were really good. All the voice acting was really good too. Nightingale was like had a weird voice actor. I think it was deliberate though. They had some weird design decisions, like they had an excessive amount of QuickTime events that probably didn't need to be there, but it also took a lot of like cues from Half-Life 2. There's a lot of physics on random things, and the set pieces were really good, and you never really, I guess it did have cutscenes, but a lot of stuff happened when you were still in control of the character. That's the last bit with the shooting the flares into the tornado was a really good set piece, because I'm pretty sure I could have gotten hit by any of the flying things, and it wouldn't have one-shot me like it would have in like a Valve game, but I was still really scared to get nailed by a school bus. I don't think this game would be quite enjoyable on higher difficulties. The enemies are a little too bullet spongy. You're too slow. This was probably the good difficulty for me to play it at. There's a lot of little things in the foreshadowing, not just in the... I guess you would get the extra bit of lore. Maybe you find out... Maybe there's a good ending if you play it on harder difficulty. Because you get bonus pages, maybe that reveals what's going on a little more. I did like the parallel of him killing off his main character and then him having to write himself out of the story. I didn't catch that first time, even though it was pretty obvious. The QR code I scanned actually had a number 3. It was like part 3 or ID 3 or something. I wonder if there was 2 more that I missed, or maybe more. There's probably some really hidden ones. Honestly, I thought this game was going to be super serious and melodramatic, and it kind of was, but it also had fun with it. It's a good balance. Some of the jump scares were... There were like maybe 4 or 5 in the whole game. Even though I jumped at probably 5 more than that. Some of them were really good. If it didn't zoom out every single time enemies showed up, I think there would have been a little bit more tension. Because when it started to get fuzzy, I could tell an enemy was going to show up, and then it would zoom out and let me know, hey, they're all right here. You don't have to look for them. Probably either way was a good idea. The whole, was it Chapter 4? Chapter 4 was the best, with the Viking set pieces and the old guys. I'm pretty sure the DLC, or whatever it's called, standalone, whatever they called the thing that came after this that didn't get good reviews, American Nightmare, I think that's like a dream from his point of view. I don't think it's actually part of this story. There was a lot of auto lock on in this game. I'm glad I played it with a controller because it was really hard with a mouse, but my god, I almost didn't have to aim at all. I don't think there's a sequel to this game. I am curious what the developers did after this, though. And before. Let's see. They seem Swedish. There's a lot of Swedish names. Oh yeah, Quantum Break. So. Yeah, they're really good at this style of game. A full standalone title is what the other thing is called, apparently. I was actually really surprised at how open world it was. There was like a lot of stuff to go on the side. It wasn't entirely linear. Very, very Half-Life 2-y feely. Oh, they made all the Max Payne games. Well, no, they made the first 2. Yeah, they kind of have their own genre, don't they? Got it. I need to play Control. As soon as I get my next GPU, I'm playing Control. Heard very good things about that game. That's what I was gonna compare this to Max Payne. I didn't say anything earlier. Dang, it's a lot of credits. I thought we already got past the special thanks. No, maybe not. So that wasn't really spooky. Dang, new phone, lost my bookmark. I'm gonna have to look at my list later. Alien Isolation is the only other one I'm thinking of right now that's on the list. I'll probably play that next. I'm actually gonna turn the lights out for that one. Man, I want to see how many stinking thermoses I got. Maybe you get a good ending if you find all the thermoses. I think there was 100. I had to have found more than 60. I found a ton. I've only played like 3 games ever with the lights out. One of them wasn't even spooky. It definitely helps. And I am not a horror fan, so... I fully expect to be sweating and stressed out by the end of that one. One thing that this game did not do well were the mouth flaps. The animation on the speaking was not good. I think that just might be a year type thing, because it was just old. Maybe they just didn't have a lot of time or resources to put towards that. It was definitely noticeable, but the voice acting made up for it. They had a lot of like physical comedy, motion type thing going on. Didn't really matter that the faces weren't too in sync. And honestly, a lot of modern games still get that wrong. I don't know if the voice... They looked like they were syncing the voice to the TV when they had real Alan Wake on the TV. Dang, I missed Barry. Oh, there he is. Fred Berman. Never heard of him. Yep. Different guy than the voice. Man, I'm sad the other Night Springs episodes weren't that crazy. The first one was a good start. All the other ones were just kind of like... They felt tongue-in-cheek, whereas the first one seemed like an honest homage to it. Is this the type of game where they list all the cats people owned at the end? This seems like too big of a team for that. Production kitties. Peter Molyneux? I know him. A lot of indie games do production kitties because they have small teams. Performed by Old Gods of Asgard. Is that a real band? Oh, that was Nick Cave? I didn't even see, I didn't notice that. They have their own website. The Old Gods of Asgard is the best band in the history of mankind. They were fearless pioneers who worked a rock and roll magic of their own, and they've never been equaled. You may have never heard about them before because they didn't sell out like so many other bands, but they made 6 great records and quit at the height of their powers. They just give you the songs for free. They're on the website. So they only wrote 2 songs. They have bios for each of the band members. It's actually more... So they had Thor, Odin, Loki, and Bob. Those were the band members. It's canon. Where's my... Night Springs video games? I didn't even know those existed. Man, there's like so many collectibles in this game. Signs? Does that mean like the product placement? Did I have to look at those? I found almost every TV show. And every radio show. I really only skipped things in the last chapter, so it's probably all there. There was a tracker for the pyramid cans. I did find a lot of those. 66 thermoses. Probably like 20 pages I couldn't get on that difficulty, so I missed maybe 10. Or a little, maybe 10 to 15. Man, I am a bird murderer. Pretty even across the board with the weapons and the flashbangs and everything. It's kind of weird. You killed like 3 birds a second when you aimed at the light, so I'm not surprised. They drop like flies. Yo, they actually have the licensed songs in here. Interesting. They have David Bowie at the bottom. Alright. That game was remarkably fun. Hey. Probably Alien Isolation on Friday. Thanks for watching. Ah!